Hello, my kings and queens. How are you? Hope your month has been going well. So I'm back at it again. There are three stories I like to talk about today. The topic today is there are no consequences for women. The first story I like to dive into is the story that probably everybody has heard. It's the Drake and the hot sauce scenarios. You and Drake do your business. Drake disposes the residue of your business and puts hot sauce in it. Kudos to Drake. And the nerve of you to try to impregnate yourself with this man's leftover. It burns your vajayjay, and now you want to sue Drake. The nerve of you, and the thought that can actually go to court. But no one is talking about how she was trying to impregnate herself with his leftovers without his permission. How does she have this air, this confidence to go in court and talk about the situation? I would like her to, how can you go to court and not feel embarrassed? That's the nerve of it all. You don't feel embarrassed to go to a courtroom and talk about, okay, so me and Drake, we did our thing, and he disposed his leftover, and I just went to the bathroom, fished it out the trash, and then I tried to insert his semen in me so I could get pregnant. And then it burned my vajayjay because I guess he put hot sauce in it. But yeah, Your Honor, it's his fault that my vajayjay is a hot girl literally now. How could you be so confident to think, yep, I'm gonna go to court for this? I'm gonna go to court for this without thinking, how crazy will I sound? I would perjure myself. How crazy do I sound that a man disposed of his semen and I go in the trash can to fish it out and I get karma right back at me, but now I'm big mad. I'm big mad because I'm crazy and I want to get myself pregnant off of some dude who I didn't get a permission from. And he put some devices not for you not to get pregnant. I don't even know if that hot sauce worked, but shoot, something worked. But no consequence. She's able to sue him and take him to court. She's able to take him to court. And not think, oh, I might get in trouble because I took something of his and tried to create a whole life without his permission. So after I could say, oh, I'm a single mother, woe me. Oh, now he gotta pay child support. Is this how far chasing the bag has gone for some of you ladies? Is this how far chasing the bag has truly gone? For you to make yourself a single mother is now a thing? Yo, women, what in the world is going on? There has to be more consequences for this. And this is something to talk about, because let's say this dude is not even Drake. Let's say it's just Pookie and Ray Ray down the street. That probably a lot of this has happened to them, where some female who really wants to be with him, you know, goes and, you know, does something like this and gets pregnant. Now he's looking bad, like he's a bad father. He didn't want to be one. But here you go thinking you can control and get him by all means necessary and get yourself pregnant, thinking you could keep him. How crazy. But now he looks bad as an absent father. He looks bad because he doesn't want to marry you. Now you're getting all the benefits for being a single mother. You're getting all the emotional support because you're a single mother. But nobody knew how you got there. Or they knew, but who cares, right? Who cares about the man? It's all woman power. Who cares that I'm crazy and lack emotional constraint, lack mental constraint to think, oh, I shouldn't bring a child by myself, and then force another human being to be with me and become a father when he didn't want to. But there's no consequence for that. Ooh wee. Second story is it was on Iyanla Fix My Life. It was probably another story you guys have heard. It was a woman. She has 3 daughters. Was married. Didn't want to be in the marriage because her cheating self, though, got pregnant with his kid and had to leave the man that she actually wanted to be with because she didn't want to be looked at wrong. But she's already wrong. So now she does not like this man. She resents this man. Funny though, but she's the one who cheated. Again. Do you see the she cheated on her man with him and got pregnant with his baby. But she decided, the man that she cheated with told her to stay, that he was going to raise the child as his own. But she didn't want that. So she left. She didn't want that, and she wanted the daughter to know the father. So she left the man that she actually loved, or the man that also loved her, to be with the man she cheated on. So I guess she had this forever resentment against him, their whole relationship, because there was an incident with her daughter when she was younger. I guess the dad took the daughter out somewhere, came back, there was blood in the underwear, and she just ran off with it and said this man molested or raped her daughter. And there was another incident with another daughter, and then she just went full force and said, oh, he molested her too. So for 20-something years, she's told this girl since they were 3 or so that their dad molested them. But somewhere along the lines, after so many years, she lets them go stay with the dad. So now she's putting all this mental strife in these girls, young women, and then giving them another trauma by having them go live with a man who she's been telling them that molested them. But then come to find out, after they take a lie detector test, that she was a liar. This man never raped or molested none of his daughters. But imagine for 20-something years, these girls have grown up thinking their dad, who was the better parent, because she never wanted her kids because of that resentment that she had for this man from the get-go. So she carried that resentment within all her pregnancies and found something now that she could put on this man. And she probably resented the connection that he had with the daughters. So now, come to find out on Iyanla, she was telling a lie. It was all a lie. When the results came out, though, check this. When the results came out, Sis had the nerve to say, after the lie detector found out she was lying, she had the nerve to pop off, and tell him, oh, why didn't you fight for them then? Why didn't you fight harder for them if you knew you didn't molest them? Y'all, I lost it. I said, oh, no. Not you, sis. Not you. Who has lied for 20-something years against this man? All glory be to the Most High that he didn't go to jail, locked up, and buried under the... But then you got the nerve to say, oh, then why didn't you fight harder? How, sis? How can he fight harder against you, sis? You have poisoned his daughter's heads, thinking that he molested them, he raped them. Then you gave your daughter trauma by telling your daughter that one of them was enjoying the rape and that he fathered one of your grandkids. This is the story you've been telling one of your other daughters. I mean, a whole mental case. But, oh, no, the black man. No, him. Him is the problem. It's your fault. Oh, why you didn't fight harder for them? But what? Did she go to jail? Did she get arrested for false claims, defamation of character against the innocent black man who probably because of her accusation couldn't properly be a father to his daughters and somehow probably had to distance himself from his daughters because of such claims, and probably put in that spirit within him that maybe I really don't want to be around them now because I don't know, maybe I might, you know. She messed up the whole family, from husband to children. She messed them all up because she's a mad, angry black woman, resentful. But did she go to jail? What type of consequence did she get? She didn't get nothing. She actually got famous from Iyanla. In a negative light, though, I promise you. But did she go to jail? Was she arrested for false claims? No. She still has her daughters who are messed up. You could tell watching that video. You could tell they are messed up. They are messed up, been traumatized. Nothing, no consequence yet again. And then the third story, I do not know these two from, I don't know them. But this story again was somewhat like it correlated with what I was trying to talk about today about the no consequence. I guess this Instagram person, I don't know. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. That's where I found the story on. He gave a reaction to it, and I thought it was wow. It was just a more shocker after hearing the Yana story, and then this. I guess this Instagram model or whatnot dated a rapper of some kind, and she's a single mom, and somewhat I believe she asked her son about something, and the son stated the rapper molested him with a pipe or something of that nature. And she blasted this man on Instagram. And of course, you know how that goes. He lost deals. He lost, his image was smeared, ruined, because, again, this mouthy female put out another false claim, and then oops, I guess I was wrong. He didn't do that. He never did that. But this is after how many months, years? The dude's career has just plummeted. It wasn't that high before, but it sure plummeted from wherever it was before. What consequence does she get? Is she locked up for false claims, false accusations? Defamation of character? Is she locked up for that? No. Oops. My bad. I guess it wasn't you. I guess nothing happened. No consequence. None at all. Why? Why is it okay for you females to go out here and put false claims on these black men and get no consequence? Why is it okay? But if the roles were reversed, I promise you, our black men would be dead or in jail. Dead or in jail. But for you, blabbermouths, chatty patties, you get to say and defamate, and no consequences brought on to you. Nothing. But you know what's funny though? Karma is something. Karma, she's funny though. Karma is real funny. Karma she's funny. The way she comes around, she does not play. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to say about these three. But it just upsets me. That's all I have to say about them. Karma. But nothing is done. No consequence. Women, we got to do better. We have to do better on what we say, how we talk, about how we present ourselves, how we speak about our black brothers, our black men. We have to be more careful. We have to be coming from a much more loving place than we are right now when it comes to our black brothers. We really do. Because some of us are raising sons out here. Some of us got brothers out here. Some of us got cousins and uncles out here who are men, males, boys. We have to be more careful and think about them before we open our mouth to falsely accuse, falsely speak against, negatively speak against our black brothers, our black men. Because what we say actually holds so much weight in this society. Because of the whole feminism and the way society has reversed things systematically to raise the black woman and demote the black man, and we black women just put on our hats and let's ruin our brothers, let's ruin our fathers, let's ruin our uncles, let's ruin our sons, let's ruin our cousins, nephews. Come on y'all, sisterhood, to ruin our black men. And we just going strong. We just going full force on it. There got to be more consequence on us. There has to be more consequence on blabbering our mouths falsely. Something must be done, because you guys are causing a chain effect, a negative chain effect, ruining lives, and nothing is being done about that. If me speaking up and saying something and other sisters out here, y'all gotta speak up when y'all see something like that. When you see your homegirls or your moms or your aunts or your sisters, cousins, nieces speaking negatively about our black brothers, you stop them in their tracks. You do not support that. Shut it down. Shut it down. If your consequence or her consequence is you not being her friend or you not speaking to them, then so be it. But things got to change. There has to be a consequence. Shut it down, women. It's time for us to wake up and shut things that are negative against our black brothers down. Shut it down. It's gone on too long, and it's so prevalent. It's gone on too long. It's not okay. Shut it down, kings and queens. Shut it down. It's time for us to get together. Time for us to stop fighting against each other. God created man and woman, us, to raise up a generation, not to bicker and fight against each other. Deuteronomy 28, curses. That's what's going on. Curses. But we have to start shutting it down. That's how we create change. We can't watch what's going on and turn blind eye. Shut it down. We can't say, oh, well, that's not me. That's not how I... Shut it down. Leave a comment. Shut it down. Report it. Something. Shut it down. We do have power to shut negativity down that is against our black men. Shut it down. I'm just trying to let us know it's time to shut negativity down when it comes to us. We can't build us up when we're building us down in society, in media. We have to be more careful on how we display ourselves out here in media. We think it's funny, we think it's cool or trendy, but we're the laughing stock. It's us who's not getting married. It's us who's not getting picked to be married. It's us being talked about. It's us actually trying to prove their negativity true against us. Self-prophecy. It's us doing that to ourselves. It is not cool to talk mess about your brothers. It's not cool to talk mess about your men. We cannot do that. Shut it down. I digress, but I love you guys. Share it. Let's talk more about it. It's time to shut it down. If there's anything you learned from this video, is shut it down. Alright. Love you guys.